welcome back to another Random Sam Epic Mom book review. And today we're doing one of my authors, Honey Phillips. Now this one is The Good, the Bad, and the Cyborg. And just give a look. Now, this is the first one. It did have a little kind of prequel novella. But this series, The Cyborgs of Mars, pretty much the government has taken soldiers who were injured and such and given them cybernetic enhancements. So they can breathe on Mars, they can do all this stuff, and they were used, all these different cyborgs were used to, pretty much set everything up for colonization, get the beginning steps taken. And then now that they have settlers coming in, they're, pretty much back on Earth. They've told everybody, oh yeah, the men who are cyborgs now, they volunteered for it. They're really just machines, they're not men anymore. They've put that out as the propaganda. Well, they're still men. They still have emotions and feelings and all that, a sense of right and wrong, all that. And now that they've done the initial getting things prepped for everyone and adapting the atmosphere, humans still need to have like a little adapter breathing mask that they've got to wear. And it's happening because, Earth has been overpopulated and such, and hey, we're pretty close to that. But the majority of the cyborgs have become rangers. They help enforce the laws on Mars. And throughout this series, you're going to just meet some really awesome men and the women who fall in love with them. In this one, Hattie was an assistant to one of the bigwigs of the company that handled a lot of the stuff going on Mars. Well, he's too sickly to go by himself. They've kind of bribe the right people so he can go up to Mars. But she's just lost her mom and everything, and she agrees to marry him. It's a in-name only marriage so that he has somebody who can help take care of things on Mars. And, he eventually dies not long after they've gotten up there. And she's pretty much being threatened by the company saying, hey, you need to give up this parcel, you need to do this, you need to do that, because there's a conspiracy going on and they don't want her to know about it. And one of the rangers comes to her aid because she has a double lot, so it's got to have two people to make the claim. She gets one of the rangers to step up for her to be her partner so that she can keep her land, and he goes by M231, but his name is actually Morgan. And Morgan is going to end up helping her. There's going to be all sorts of people who are just going to try and push her off the land, who are just trying to get her away, so she has no way of finding out about the conspiracy. But throughout this, Morgan and Hattie end up really building a relationship together, finding that love, finding, that connection that they've been looking for. And I think it's a great story because in today's society, a lot of stuff is screwed up. I've heard psycho-feminists say, oh, men don't have real feelings, men don't. And I love how, in this scenario, these cyborgs are pretty much, everybody's been told, oh, they don't have real feelings, they're not real men anymore. And then Michelle, just because they've been enhanced, doesn't change their basic personality makeup, and that there's some really great guys in here that you're going to see a couple of guys who are just those users that you see regularly, and you're going to see these cyborgs who are the real men, the real, heroes, who are going to put the people first, who are going to be there to help out their neighbors. And I just love this story. The previous one, the prequel kind of one, is Josephine and Clint. I think that one's right. Yeah. And it's great. It is, counting the prequel, there's 6 books. It's a great series. It's all about, Mars becoming, a place of citizens. It's not just an outlet for Earth, it's an actual home for these people. And it's amazing characters. It's great seeing people try to decide like what to grow. They've got to do these leaching fields so that it can help produce oxygen. But they've got these greenhouses and chickens, and all these people are trying to decide, okay, what's going to be the best crop to sell? What can do this? And they start up a farmer's market. It's just really great. And I think if you guys get a chance, give her stories a read. I really enjoy all of the series I've started reading of hers. So The Good, the Bad, and the Cyborgs on Mars, it is worth a read. I love romance novels, but I love these sci-fi ones. And whether it's sci-fi with aliens, sci-fi on another planet with cyborgs, whether it's just werewolves or something. I love that so many authors out there are writing these stories and making us see it doesn't matter what you look like. It does not matter if you happen to have, a different color of skin. Like, okay, you're a blue alien, you're a purple alien, you're a cyborg on Mars, so you have a robotics arm for Morgan, and, just robotic horses and such. It's showing the personality of the person. Because so far, especially in our society, we're so quick to judge people on, okay, that person dyed their hair that color, they must be, liberal, or they must be this, or they must be, oh, that person has that color of skin, so they must be like this, or that person dresses like that, so they must be like this, or that person has an accent, so they must be this type of person. And I love these books because it shows that our personalities, our true values inside are going to come through. And when we take that step back and really look at the individual and see the person they are, it makes such a difference. So again, please give it a try. Honey Phillips, her Cyborgs on Mars series. It is awesome and always worth rereading. I truly love it. Most of these books I just can't put down. I'll read one in a day. But again, guys, they're just wonderful. And it's a great thought that with the way society's been going, there are so many environmental things that people are aware of nowadays that we've got to try and fix. But it's nice to know that if we have to leave, the possibility of possibly colonizing Mars, the possibilities of maybe setting up a colony on the moon, just thinking these things out and reading about all the little struggles to make it possible really makes it more believable that it could happen in our near future. So, guys, please, if you have any other books that you'd like to recommend, give me a text and mention it in the comments, and we'll try and do a review on them. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed that. Please check out our other videos already on YouTube, and give us a like and subscribe. And if you hit that bell for notifications, you'll know when we put something new out. So try to make every day matter by finding the fun. You guys have a great one. Bye.